Hey guys, so as you guys can see from the title of the video, today I'm going to be exposing myself. So before anybody says that this video is clickbait, it's not. Um, Exposing doesn't always have to be in a negative way. You can expose positive things. Excuse my voice, you know, this, it just happens. And my voice comes in and out, so I might have to like yell for this video to sound good, but yeah. But before I start this video, if you're not subscribed, then go hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications for awesome videos like all the time. And if you're new to this channel, then welcome. And this video is mostly for the people who are new. But basically, I'm gonna just tell you guys some things I've never told you before about me and just about me in general. So I'm going to expose myself to the world because there's some things that I'm going to tell you guys that I never would have, but we're family, so let's get it. Right? Alright, so we'll start with the basics. My name is Nadeja. Everybody calls me Day for short. I'm 23 years old. My birthday is December 21st. And yeah, I hate that my birthday's all the way in December. It's like really the stress. I'm like lonely. But yeah, I am a mommy. To those of you who are new, I am a mom. I'll put a picture of my beautiful baby right here. She's my whole heart. I love her so much. Let's see. I do have a girlfriend. She's awesome. She's perfect. She always makes me cry, but in a good way, because she always knows what to say, when to say it. I don't know. She's just really amazing. Yeah, so for those of you who be in her DMs, I'm gonna need you to stop. Like, now. But yeah, to address something, a lot of people always ask us, how is the long distance situation? Those of you who are new, she lives in Australia, I live in America, so we're like on the opposite ends of the world. But, oh my god, it's like some Romeo and Juliet type stuff. I've been on a roll laughing at myself today. I don't know what's up. But, yeah, so basically, long distance is hard. Especially when you, like, want the person, like, today, I had a moment where I was just, like, really sad. Because I wish that I could be in her presence. But, you know, she's just thousands of miles away. But it's hard, but it's worth it. Like, at the end of the day, I know eventually we're going to visit each other, of course. But I know eventually we'll figure out everything that needs to happen. And that's between me and her to figure out. But yeah, she's really awesome, guys. So, oh, let me address this too. A lot of people like to go in on her or me. If you guys see us like on Instagram Live and we're not talking or our faces look weird, I can assure you guys that there's nothing wrong in our relationship and we're perfectly happy together. Sometimes, like, sometimes if you guys are on my lives, you see that I'm with the girls, I have the music on, we're having a couple drinks, whatever. She's not going to scream in the phone to get my attention. Like, you know, a lot of the times she comes live to talk to you guys too. So, obviously you guys can comment and she'll always answer on the live and everything. However, she is not a public figure like I am. So, as far as adding you guys on Facebook and Snapchat, probably not going to happen. But Instagram, she adds everybody back because she's sweet. That's fine. But yeah, so that's that. And then to touch on if we're moving together, who's gonna move where, whether I move to Australia or she moves here, we don't know. We got time to figure that out. For now, we're just gonna focus on making sure that we see each other and travel to where we gotta go. All right. So. Yeah, like I told you guys, I'm 23, I'm a mother, and I'm a girlfriend. So I'm awesome. I'm like lit. But, let's get into the meat situation here. So first things first, I want to start off by saying when I was younger, I never thought that I would be where I am like right now. My life has been crazy. Crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, a lot of choices that I made in my life, like as I was older, like my decision to move out of my mom's house when I first moved out was solely based upon not wanting to move because I was dating someone and she was moving to Connecticut. I live in Springfield, and I really just felt like I couldn't be away from that person. So I made the choice to not live with my mom. So I ended up getting my own apartment. Um, if you ask me now, like where I think I'll be in the future, no, I don't want to start there. If you ask me before where I thought I would be in the future, definitely wouldn't be where I am now. Not that where I am now is a bad place because it's not. I'm very thankful for where I am right now. But like I always seen my life differently than what it is now. Like I always knew I wanted to move out of my mom's house. I always thought I would get a career job, move it out of my mom's house, live by myself, and have a fancy dancy house, just all nice. I obviously wouldn't have moved out of my mom's house as soon as I did. I wanted to go to college so bad, you guys, but my mom made too much money for me to go to college. So thankfully, I'm the oldest and the smartest. No, I'm just kidding. All my siblings are smart. I'm the oldest, so I got to go to work with my mom during the summers. So I learned a lot about property management. And then I ended up actually working for a company once I graduated and I had a career job. So yeah, based off like if I never moved out, that's what I wanted to do. Stay in that job, get a nice house. I wanted to buy a house. I didn't want to pay rent. I wanted to buy a house. I wanted to have good credit. My credit's I wanted to have good credit and all this lovely stuff. Um, so I thought I was gonna be a doctor or a counselor. I really wanted to be a counselor because I like helping people. Like I like to see people happy. So I really, really wanted to be a counselor, like a family counselor or a counselor at a school for kids. So that's where I seen myself before is living by myself, having a career job, like doing what I did with my mom while in college, and then being a counselor. Just so that's clear, makes sense. So that's where I see myself then. Where I see myself now, total, totally different. I never thought I would be a YouTuber, like ever, but it's really great. At first, I didn't want to do it. When it was brought to my attention to do it, I was like, no, we're not doing that. Like, no, not happening. But it's amazing. And, like, not even for the money wise. Like, the support that I get is amazing. Obviously, there's negative Nancy's, but ain't nobody care. But doing YouTube is honestly, like, one of the greatest things that has happened to me. And I'm so grateful and thankful for all of my supporters. So I want you guys to know that because I truly love you guys. And I'm so thankful. So if you ask me where I see myself now in 5 years, like right now in this moment, because life changes every day. 5 years from now, I see myself obviously bigger on YouTube. I see myself traveling because oh my God, I want to travel so bad, so bad. Um, I'm not gonna say married in 5 years, but probably engaged. And I definitely want to have another kid, even if I'm not married. Sorry. I know people are going to be like, how stupid could you be, especially after what just happened? Oh, well, I don't care. I don't feel like, to be honest, like marriage isn't going to keep anybody in any picture, kid or not. So that doesn't really matter. Even if I didn't have a partner, I would still want another kid within that time frame. I would just be a single parent. I would go through the process by myself because, oh, in case I didn't tell you, I'm a lesbian. So yeah, um, definitely with another kid and traveling, engaged or married, maybe. Depends. It depends. That depends. Could be married, could be engaged. I don't know. But I just see myself living my best life and being happy. Um, One thing that I learned, and this is like for anybody out there who doesn't really like put their self happiness first, you gotta stop doing that. Like I learned, I'm always trying to please other people and never myself. So in doing that, like I got walked all over by people. Things just happened that wouldn't have happened if I kind of stuck more for what I want for myself. So I kind of, it's not that I have a I don't care attitude. It's kind of more of a I'm gonna do what makes me happy, and you can either be there for me or not attitude. And that's not an attitude I had before. Like it was kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you what makes me happy, and then if you don't like it, I'm gonna try to tweak it to make you happy too, a little bit. And then I always ended up making myself unhappy. So I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm going to do what makes me happy, even if people don't like it. So yeah, like that's a major thing is to make sure that you're always making yourself happy, because happiness is like really the key to everything. If you're happy within yourself, then it doesn't care. It doesn't care. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. So like that's something that I learned, and I learned it recently. Like it took me having my heart shattered into a zillion pieces to really sit there and say, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not living to please nobody else. Because I lived to please somebody else for a long time, and that ended nowhere. So I'm going to live to please me, and I'm going to make me happy. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for anyone anymore. I'm not going to pretend to be happy if I'm not. I'm not going to put anybody before myself. Like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. So when you guys say, oh, you're glowing, you look so happy, it's because I'm finally living for me. And I'm going to make me happy at all times. Um, so basically, like, I am really, really happy now. Like, I really am genuinely happy. And I'm not going to take, like, I take the credit for myself. Like, I had to heal and get myself up and really find myself, which it wasn't really hard because I've always been a strong-willed person. I just really had to learn to put myself first, honestly, and know my worth and not let things people say to me get to me, because honestly, somebody's going to say something mean to you every day. That's something I learned, especially doing this. Like someone's going to say something mean every day. Anyways, so I learned to love myself, and well, I've always loved myself, but accept myself and do what's best for me. Just love all of me. And if I make a stupid choice, then I'll learn from a stupid choice. If I make a big mistake, then I'll learn from a big mistake. Simple. And that's life. So I've learned to accept life and roll with the punches. But basically, like, when you guys say that I'm glowing and I'm so happy and everything, I really am. I truly, truly am happy. And partially, like, mostly because I found me and my girlfriend. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. She helped me through a lot. I'm gonna try not to start crying because I get emotional talking about her, because like she's really like the most amazing person. I know some people are gonna comment stupid stuff. Oh, you never met her in person. It doesn't. That actually, you know what? It's kind of better. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of better because I haven't met her in person, and she makes me feel the way that I feel. And imagine meeting her in person, I'd be lit. But like, she's just so amazing, and she helped me through a lot, and she helped me see a lot within myself, even though like part of it she helped me see last night. But like, she's just awesome, and she's older than me, so that's even better because I mean, I'm not dumb, but she obviously has more knowledge. um but like, she helped me through a lot of stuff, and she's been through her own stuff, so we kind of just like got each other and understand each other. I'm telling you guys, the first time I talked to her and we were just talking to each other about everything we've been through, it was just like, did God send you to me, or like what? So yeah, she's just really, really amazing. So her too. She's a big part in my happiness and my glow. I mean, if I was single, I would still be happy too, but she's a big part of it, and I really appreciate her, and I want her to know that. So Thanks, babe, because you're really appreciated. But like, I don't know. I'm just basically just talking to you guys about everything, I guess. Um, I've been wanting to do a video like this for like a week. I just didn't know how, but I guess I just talk. Um, yeah. So like, I was insecure about a lot of things. Like, well, especially my weight because people fat shame me all the time. Like, even people in my own family. Sorry, but yeah. They do, and it's like obviously hurtful. Like, don't get me wrong, I know I'm beautiful. I know I have a pretty face. But what's a pretty face if you don't feel pretty in your body? You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's one of my insecurities. My teeth, oh my god, because my teeth don't close in the front all the way. That was a major insecurity for me. And, like, it took me a lot of time to accept myself for a lot of things. Like, I used to think I was ugly, all this. I used to get bullied a lot. So, like, to have someone in my life who's so amazing. Like, okay, so my girlfriend the other day, obviously, she notices if I say something. So she's coming in June to America. So I'm like, oh, I gotta get to the gym before she comes. So last night, she like finally told me, like, no, you're beautiful the way you are. And, you know, obviously, if you want to lose weight for you, I'm gonna accept you. But if you're losing weight for me, then don't. Because she thinks I'm absolutely stunning, as she said. But, like, oh, she's just so perfect. I started crying. Yeah, I did. But because it's a lot, like, for those of you ladies who know exactly what I'm saying and what I'm going through, it's a lot to feel that way about yourself and just, you always feel like, well, I want to look pretty. And I was in my last relationship for a long time. So it's kind of like, I was like, oh my God, well, what if she doesn't like me because I'm this way? So, no, but she likes me just the way I am. And that's wonderful and fabulous. Of course, I do want to lose weight still for me, not really for anybody else. Of course, it's annoying when my family says it, but I want to lose weight for me because just I want to be healthy. I have a daughter to live for, so I want to make sure that I'm healthy at all times. Um, but yeah, so like just to the reason I'm telling you guys like about the insecurities and everything is because I really want to have like a deeply honest, open conversation with you guys because I think people let YouTube cover and mask things, and sometimes people are not completely honest with their audience, and I want to be completely honest because you guys are family. And yeah, so like, and just a message to any ladies out there or guys who feel uncomfortable in your body or insecure, basically like remember your self-worth. And that's what I had to tell myself because if you forget, you lose yourself. And when I think about it now, like, I think in my past I lost myself, and that's why like a lot of the stuff that happened in my life. Um, but I'm found. Excuse my voice again. But yeah, so it took me something horrible to really sit back and watch and notice like what my worth is because I didn't really know my worth, but I know my worth now. Like I semi knew it, but I wasn't acting on it. I didn't act like I knew my worth basically. But it really took like something ridiculous to happen for me to say, you know what, Nadeja, you're better than this. You're better than all of that. Like when I look back at it, no. You're better than all of that and you deserve better than all that. So it's like there were just a lot of decisions that I made that were like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? If you know what I mean. I think we all have those days. Um, but yeah. If you guys were to ask me like anything I regret, I usually don't regret anything. But if there's one thing that I do regret in my life, it's that I didn't give birth to my daughter myself. Just because so much nonsense has happened and things are so unfair to like lesbian couples who have children together. It's ridiculous. People think because um we can get married that we have all the same rights as a straight couple when we don't have shit for rights. Only thing is we can take somebody's last name basically. Like, for real. I just can't. Like, I don't know. I just wish that I had my daughter out of me because I just have, like, I don't know. It's hard for her not to live with me because, yes, me and her other mother split custody. Nothing's happening, just so y'all don't take that and run. Everything's fine. But it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel for her like as if I did have her. So, any parent, any mothers who are watching who are a birth mother would know what I'm talking, like that motherly feeling of just like your kid is not here with you. It sucks. And then on top of that, the feeling of being a non-biological mother. Like, yes, I love my daughter. Like, I gave birth to her, but being a non-biological mother to a child, you never know what's going to happen because you don't have any rights to anything and you can't change anything if anything happens. So it's like you never know. Everything's really up in the air. So like I don't like being played games with. I like to have shit straight out. I like to know that I'm stable in a position, I guess, and to be a non-biological parent to someone you don't really know. There's no stability there, like, and I know a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, you should have adopted her. You should have did this and that." The only reason Janai is not adopted by me right now is because there was plans to get married and that didn't happen. That's okay. Life happens, but yeah, like now it's a big old thing, and it's just like I don't like being toyed with. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you never know. So I wish I had gave birth to her because I know how I would act towards other things, and I know what would go on because I know me as a person. But yeah, and you can't really be in somebody else's head to know like what's gonna happen. So it's always something every day, every day, every day. But yeah, that's that. A lot of you guys always ask like how many siblings I have. I have 4 siblings. My mom has 5 kids total. I have 1 brother and 3 sisters. Um, I am black, white, Indian, and Irish. Um, I want to clarify something. So I did a tea video on Damo coming out as bisexual. And I think people read me wrong. I have no problem at all, excuse me, whatsoever with the fact that Damo is bisexual. What I was asking people to understand is that coming from someone who's a lesbian, to me, Damo, I started watching her when she was on YouTube, so I don't know how she was on Facebook. But to me, I seen Damo as a lesbian. So for a lesbian to turn around and say they're bisexual, to me it was like, excuse me, what? Hold the phone? I don't understand. That was that. It wasn't anything against her being bisexual. I like Damo personally. Crispy, she be getting on my nerves. But Damo, like, I think she's a genuine, sincere person. And I think she's a strong person. And I admire what she's doing. And especially after what she went through. I just get it. I get it. And I think people read me wrong. And I don't want people to have this misunderstanding of me where you think that I feel a certain type of way towards lesbians or bisexuals or transgenders, queers, anything like that because I don't. I just really, it was a shock. I'm sure it was a shocker to everyone, and that was my reaction in that moment. You guys want us to be honest and share our lives with you and everything, so that was my honest reaction in that moment is, where did this come from? Why? How? Blah, blah, blah. I understand that she said she was bi the whole time. Got it. But the way I seen it was differently because we didn't know she was bi. So a lot of people took that and ran with it, but you really can't because all I did was react. So here's me reacting more calmly now because it's not so new. Just letting you guys know I love Damo. I have no problem with Damo. Damo could date a frog if she wanted to, and that would be her business. I would be in shock, of course, but that doesn't change the person that she is. I think Damo's an amazing person, and she stands for a lot of good things that a lot of people should stand for. So yeah, let me see if there's anything else that I really, really want to touch on. Like, I don't know. Something a lot of people don't know about me is like, I'm honestly a nice person. I really am. I'm a sweet person. I try to give back as much as possible. And like, of course, everybody has a side. Like, I'm the sweetest person until you obviously like keep messing with me to the point of like no return. Then I'm just gonna become a raging crazy. I'm very protective and overprotective of like what's mine. So, you know, people in people's DMs shouldn't be happening. I just don't like disrespect. That's what it is. I don't like to be disrespected. I don't take that lightly. Don't disrespect me. That's like my main rule. Don't disrespect me. I won't disrespect you and we'll be good. As long as I'm not getting disrespected, I'm A-okay. So, yeah, like when it comes to Janiyah, no, I don't play. I don't play. Like that girl's my whole heart, my life, pride and joy, everything. Um, I don't know. You guys pretty much like know a lot about me. I'm kind of like an open book. My voice again. It's really bad. But yeah. Comment down below like anything else that you guys want to know. And I'll do another video like this. But before I end this video, I do want to say welcome to any new supporters. Thank you to anyone who was on this journey with me, still is, who understands me and accepts me for who I am. Anyone who supports me in my new relationship. Anyone who supports me as a second parent. Oh, so guys, I have this idea that I'm like really passionate about. So, as you know, I'm the non-biological parent to a child. And me and that person didn't end up where things were supposed to end up. So I didn't end up on Janiyah's birth certificate and none of that good stuff. But I don't feel like people should have to be married to end up on their child's birth certificate if you're a lesbian couple and you conceive that child together, regardless of marriage or not, especially if the sperm donor signed away all rights. So what happens when a sperm donor signs away the rights is all the rights just go to the bio mom. Not cool. So I want to use my platform to try and change some laws. Like, I'm going big. That's what I want to do. Like, I really want to use this platform to try and get laws changed for non-biological moms. Um, because, ow, my foot. Hold on. Oh, boy, that hurt. Yeah, so I want to use this platform to get things changed for non-biological moms because things suck for us. Like, things suck for lesbians, bisexuals, transgenders, queers, all of us on a whole other level. And it's like, some things have happened to me that make me want to take a stand and change laws because shit's fucked up. Stuff is pretty messed up. So that's what I'm going to do. So if you guys ever see me working on a project, like, that's what it is. And I'm really passionate about it. Like, my soul is in that because, no, like, straight couples can put whoever they want on the birth certificate. It doesn't even have to be the baby daddy. And they can put whoever on the birth certificate. But two women can't put it because we're two women. That's just not rocking with me. So I'll do a whole another video getting into my feelings on that. But comment down below what you guys think about that. But yeah, so, you know, I'm still me. I'm still, because, oh my God, everybody asks me, do I still want to get married? Am I still going to do this and that? I've not changed. One thing, a bad thing in life is not going to change me. I still want to get married. I still want to do YouTube. I still want to have more kids. I want to have kids out of me, and I want my partner to have kids. I still want to live my same life that I was living. It's just going to be differently, like, obviously. But I'm not changing me for anybody. And that's it. So it's not that y'all are seeing a new me. Y'all are seeing the real me. Like, the stress-free, real me. I just made that up. That was cute. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. I'm sorry it's super long. But I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you next time. If you're not subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you're new, welcome to the family. I love you guys. Comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see you next time. Peace.